as running mate. And Mikai, the day we were outdooring John Mahama at the National Theatre as head of communications at the campaign office. They said 3-4 days, Nani Pandai, just to outdoor our running mate. And I'll buy and I any year Juma. Nyankopon, we won. We got to the castle. I never had any altercation with him as vice president. So, contrary to all the things you go here, now go when you don't know John Mahama, now or block John Mahama, vice president office, any president office, it was the topmost floor, or the topmost floor at the castle.
Okay.
And there's a dedicated corridor from the vice president's office to the president's office.
Okay.
Major akufo-addo, my office was lower floor. Who president? I just said me fro. If I want to see him without prior knowledge, I also have to go through protocol.
Wow.
Yes. Of course, when he closes,
because you say a whole.
Oh, a lot of things. You see, and it was all cooked up by these people.
Say Koku Anyidoho, Jubilee House on Money Coin.
The Jubilee Castle.
Castle. That time.
And I'm telling you that to the ADC's and open room. And instructions, don't let my vice president wait. Let him come in. So how did the director of communications block a vice president? They say, security. That was part of the protocol.
Okay.
Nobody went home with office keys. It's either now media made me office key, security, no. Now vice president, so all kinds of rubbish. All because they say I was too protective of President Mills. Yeah. And I have no qualms about that. Like I told you, I'm not framing. Say Koku come and work for me. And I'm in the far pam. Say, be honest to me, and I will love you and I will protect you with my life. He was honest, he loved me, and I protected him. So if while he was alive, some of you didn't have your ways to do whatever you wanted to do, and so I became the enemy. And so now President Mills is dead, so let's target Koku for hate, ram. Look, this matter. It is only now that people are beginning to accept that I did no wrong. For years, people actually believed in the propaganda. And I'm in Bujon, and I say, and I say, but up to now, not a single evidence. And you know, then to make matters worse, in 2020, when I lost my 8-year-old daughter, painfully, yes, I adopted daughter.
Wow.
Said me 19 ba. 8-year-old girl. This was 7th November 2020. I said, no problem. No problem. I don't have a problem with that. But I see me banner needing me out. Now I could be Jifagunu. Stand up with boys Libby. I'm on social media say, Nyankopon the Chameka. Now I've been trying to kill John Mahama for so many years. And now me so.
Na tiafa baso.
Na be. Na tiafa me banu so.
Wa wakum.
Me am de me banu ko say enkum no. Na me fa ni moja ne nyankoma de. Na me fa yin John Mahama enfrio.
Wow party people.
I'm telling you, I'm giving you the name. Jifagunu, who's associated with John Mahama, Standugbe, Omani Wama and Co. Those are the boys. Then, to make it more interesting, so I decided, okay, I'll go to court. And I didn't want any pro-NDC lawyer by the case.
Okay.
Ochinanku. So I went for a very good friend of mine, a political senior lawyer. Guess who is the lawyer for Jifagunu? Edu Tamakulu. Yeah. And this, yeah, he's a lawyer. And we're in court. So I was sitting in the dock and you cross-examine me. And Jifagunu will be there and some other people will be there. And this is the boy that John Mahama decides to make director of legal of the NDC. So as for me, I should just sit down and the rest of my life allow John Mahama and his boys to run roughshod over me. And I have no form of self-defense. When self-preservation is the first law of nature.
Yeah.
I shouldn't preserve myself.
You should.
Thank you. So I'm preserving myself. So if you are doing your campaign and it's not flying, and now you are angry that Koku-Anyidoho is not in the forefront of your campaign, I'm saying that, John Mahama, have you taken a phone to call me, to have called me? That's how I got close to Rawlings. That's how I could take Rawlings to Asomdwee Park on the 24th of July, 2020, before he passed away. Nanado, when I went to see him, I begged, build Asomdwee Park. Is that what you want?
Somehow catch a president.
I'm telling you, when the opportunity came, Mami Tundra, Nessa Mami contract, Nessa Mami way, I swear, I can't say go point you. And then he said, Koku, what is this about Asomdwee Park? And this was in 20, my bear kunyano. Papa now, Tsenaswa na me bear no. Odi mi din komo imprempi about one no. Muntem University of Ghana.
Ghana, yeah.
The same hall, Legon Hall. So we call Legon. Now we Legon Hall hobby.
Okay.
So we have something in common. But the most important thing is that it was 10 years of the death of President Mills. The way Asomdwee Park is, I'm getting calls from all over the world. People know that it's in a horrible state. I'm getting calls here from Ghana. Besides that, I am seeing the man. I see him in my dreams.
Because of the relationship with him. Sure.
Good. So, the place is, and then, you see, a man for Koku wo, a man for Jamu nine wo, Hono Maya Basa, a bin mama kofa, ubi wo honey jai condoms. It's nana, but the horrible state of Asomdwee Park we do in this country. In many swa, na Asomdwee Park, yes, Omo number the number one Ghana. So but we are born for buy it.
So Oman Hosay.
And Oman Hosay. Okay. I want to go. You're right. Now I'm saying, we are now in Shrebi Wohoa in Shranabeba. That's how the president got Koda, Jerry Ahmed Shaib, and his group, chief of staff from Makam, and Omokati sword, and of course, Omokati sword no. Now, man for official concept been a Kokudi. Because I said, "Oh, don't mind him. Oh, need you my come the dinner, blah blah blah." Say, why not be this MPP government, ABC Asomdwee Park, Abra NDC government, and Kasa Anyidoho to when we say in Sotob in Sotob Brainwana, in Famaka Sebi boy in a pa a scaffold
for the transition, yeah.
After a month for Musaj Makoso. It's that time, and I'm going for the single purpose Atamis Heritage BBPB.
Okay.
Yeah. Atamis Institute in our channel. And yes, some more. So 20, yeah.
Okay.
So they have to quickly go and form that Atamis Heritage thing. I said, if you're Nedano, and Asami Atamis, KE, MP, no, Prof. Nyano. That guy.
Okay.
He one day, his own tool will come. And now we are Bonopa. Say, Umudidi Maten. Afe, Nilante Vanderpoy. Me Sami Atamu so maka press conference me mako Asomdwee Park ako tufu mon kai sanya man it was all to create noise so that Nanado will not go and commission Asomdwee Park. Asemu America minia e kunfi hima na nine for the third,
yeah,
and then the head of the Odumuna family Atamus now Nebusia
of a confused
almost a mine. Say, what is say, Makotufu. Now, when the mom acquires them in Kotufu, by the time I finished explaining to them 3 to 4 hours, almost saw Pumam, Eka say, a free and neko, Koku-Anyidoho, a Kunfi, Otwam, Odom Nebusia,
Edwakaho,
Yetawechi, Edwakaho.
Hey,
that's how they came to Asomdwee Park. To come and support.
Wow.
And do you know that there was a delegation that went to the Flagstaff House to go and try and convince the president not to commission the park?
Oh, yeah, really?
I'm telling you.
Delegation?
Oh, yeah. People close to John Mahama and aspects of the NDC, they should go and tell the president. And I hear the president told them, I'm sorry, I'll go and commission. And he came, still some small work to be done, but at least the optics of it today is 1 million times better than it was before.
All right. Very interested in what speculations and rumors and propaganda on social media about Onone John Mahama Nebi and we Adia. Now let's come back to this issue. We are in a political season, campaign messages, 24-hour economy. One is also saying digitalize the economy. Dr. Baumia and John Mahama.
24-hour economy though. It's amazing. Let me say Nora, a new version by I don't know who it was. Say ja and then the Kofu boy but I don't know Nigeria then buy me share 24-hour economy. On also the explanation that's what they said in Kitiaka